Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a full day of eating video. It is 5 in the morning right now. Excited for a workout this morning?
Still waking up. Very excited.
All right, so as some of you guys may have seen by one of my previous videos like a while back, I'm training for a combine basketball event in Vegas for this July. So I've been training maybe 3 hours a day, like an hour and a half, 2 hours of basketball, and then some strength training. So this morning it's exactly what I have. I have basketball and I have some strength training. So my breakfast that I've been having every morning has been pretty light. I have a smoothie, got some unsweetened almond milk, a banana, 2 scoops of plant-based protein powder. So there's 30 grams of protein in here. And then got a vitamin B12, vitamin D3. And then Ivy made me a delicious mushroom coffee with our Fit Vegan cup. I just got this one made custom. I don't have any of them to sell, but maybe one day if you guys want them, let me know. Got a mushroom coffee. We're going to journal. I've been doing this, since we did our honeymoon in Hawaii in October. So I already went through 2 of these books of writing every morning, and then we're gonna be reading our book this morning for maybe like 10-15 minutes. And then we're off to the gym to work out, which I'll film little clips of, but I'll keep the focus of this video just about how I fuel myself every single day, because it's well over 3,000 calories to help me have great body composition and fuel for performance for those of you guys that are interested in that. But ultimately, I'm just gonna show you how I fuel as a fit vegan athlete. Where's your biceps? There you go. Big gun. I already got big biceps now. We'll show you guys later in the clip. All right. So I'm gonna have my breakfast, and then I'll check in with you guys when it's time for the next meal.
All right, just at the gym, finished playing basketball for about an hour and a half. Now it's time to do my leg workout. So I'm got about like 5 dates to eat just for extra glycogen for this session. And then it's a shooting around for maybe like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna have 5 dates as like a snack mid-workout.
Alright guys, so made it back home from the gym. I was there for about 3 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know if you can see here on my Whoop, but basketball at 6:15, and then played basketball games, and then weight training, and then I did my basketball drill session, which you guys saw clips of. So I have a call in 5 minutes with my Tony Robbins coach. I would have an acai bowl, homemade acai bowl at this point, but I only have, again, 5 minutes, and I literally just finished showering. So I'm just gonna they have this like super bread at Trader Joe's that has like dried banana, dried carrots, a bunch of seeds in it. So I got 2 slices. I grabbed 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and I spread it thinly across both of them, and I put half a banana in there just because Ivy only eats half a banana, and there was half a banana on the counter. So I'm gonna eat this just to hold me off until after my call, because it's about 1 hour, and then I'm gonna make myself an acai bowl with a bunch of different fruits and things. So I'll show you guys how I do it, but this is just to hold me off, and I'll have the other half of my coffee that I didn't finish this morning. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungry. After those dates for the weight training, I still did, after that clip, I think I had another like 20 minutes of strength training, and then an hour of like dribbling drills and shooting. So I'm pretty hungry right now. So we're gonna eat this up, and I'll check in with you guys when it's time for me to make the acai bowl. All right, so my meetings are done. Now it's time to make our acai bowl. Well, smoothie bowl. There's not gonna be any acai in it. So I had some leftover frozen mango in here. We got this little pack of dragon fruit, mango, and passion blend fruit blend from Costco. I'm gonna put that in there, and I'm gonna put a little bit of mixed berries, just loading up on antioxidants. Just a little bit like this. And then I'm gonna add 1 banana as well. So the reason I put all these fruits, the mango is to help make the consistency smoother, and the banana is to help smooth it out. Because if you just do it with berries and dragon fruit, it's not going to turn out really smooth. And then we're going to add our protein powder. So I just bought a whole bunch, and I'll put it in this container here. So we're going to do 2 scoops, which is 1 serving, so 30 grams. There you go. We're gonna pull over our Vitamix here. So all you want to make a smoothie bowl is just a little bit of liquids. You don't want to add too much of it. You're gonna push your lid. And again. Now it's time to assemble our bowl. This is a pretty big serving, but again, did a lot of working out this morning. All the seeds from the fruit looks delicious. Smells good. I want to spread that out. We're gonna add a little bit of granola that we got from Whole Foods. We're gonna add a little bit of some pumpkin seeds for iron. And we're gonna add a little bit of unsweetened coconut flakes. All right, so there you have it. We got our delicious smoothie bowl. Again, over 30 grams of protein just with the plant-based protein powder, and the granola and the pumpkin seeds and the fruits have a little bit of protein in them as well. So we're probably looking at about like 35 grams of protein for this bowl. So that's going to be our post-workout meal / lunch. It's about 11 a.m. right now. And I'll probably have another meal at like 1:30 or 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I have to record a solo podcast episode for the Fit Vegan podcast show, and then I have to record an intro for a podcast for our coaches episode, which is something new that we've started in June, I think, by the time this video comes out. So time to eat this, and I'll check in with you guys at the next meal. All right, good afternoon, everyone. Almost meal time. So after that last clip that you saw, I recorded 3 podcasts, dealt with some business stuff, dealt with the team, and I had to reset my office, my recording studio. Like a mess back here, but basically I'm gonna be a guest host on the National Health Association podcast. They asked me to interview some people as a guest host. I had to reset with a nice little background in my living room, and I ended up taking a nap as well, a power nap, because I was a little bit tired. So nap for a little 30 minutes. I'll be recording with my good friend Robert Cheek. We'll probably put like a screenshot or a clip, something potentially on the screen if we're allowed to by the time this video comes out. So it is 3 o'clock right now. I'm gonna record this for the next 60 to 90 minutes, and then we're gonna have meal number 3. All right, the first 2 were kind of snacks. We have a meal number 3 for today. So let's get recording. Currently 5:22, just had an incredible podcast recording with, again, my good friend Robert Cheek here. So we're gonna have meal number 3 of the day. I only have 1 more to eat after that, not because I'm trying to eat a specific amount of meals per day, but I'm just trying to get all my calories in for the day. So we're keeping it really simple. I have a sweet chili mango salad. So this has 5 grams of protein in it because of like the seeds that are in here. We have a whole container of basmati rice. That's 6 grams of protein right there. So just between the rice and the salad, right, 11 grams of protein. And I have a full block of extra firm tofu with some nutritional yeast on there. So that full block of extra firm tofu is, let's see how many calories that is. I knew the calories in the rice, but not in the everything else. So 5, ooh. To see how many grams of protein this little meal is. People say it's hard to get your protein on a vegan diet. Yeah, right. So the block of tofu is 70 grams of protein, plus 6 grams for the rice, plus 5 grams for the salad. I'm at 81 grams of protein for that meal. Plus there's nutritional yeast, so just maybe like an extra like 2 or 3. Not saying this because it's like a high protein meal. I'm just sharing this to show that it's pretty easy to get more protein in there. And I'm still gonna have some beans and some vegetables as my other meal later to kind of help increase more the fiber content for the day. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this up and then kind of organize this podcast recorded, send it to NHA, and then work on the other recordings that I have for the show. Which, by the way, if you're newer to the channel and you don't listen to the Fit Vegan podcast, it's an incredible show. I highly recommend that you do. Again, it's all over the channel, but feel free to listen to them. Hope you enjoy them. So yeah, let's eat this up, and then I'll see you guys for the last meal of the day a little bit later on. All right, good night, everyone. We're here for meal 4 of the day. It is 8:19 at night. Kept it really simple. Like I said, I got about 1.5 cups of black beans in here with a mixture of veggies. I got chestnut, broccoli, carrots, celery, bell peppers, onions. Got some green beans in here as well. So yeah, got a ton of veggies and some beans. Again, just to kind of add more fiber, add more micronutrients to my day. I'm honestly so full just from that previous meal, because again, it was only like a few hours ago. So that's why this one's a little bit smaller. But that's pretty much what I roughly eat in a day. The smoothie bowl, sometimes I'll get it at a smoothie bar place that we have near our gym, but decided to make it in-house for today so I can control the macronutrients a little bit better. But if we recap for the day, the protein smoothie was 30 grams of protein, and I had some dates at the gym, and I came back, I had another smoothie that's about another like 35 grams, so we're already at 60 there. The other meal with the tofu was 80 grams, so that's 120, 140. This is about 15, it's about 155 grams of protein, which I'm well within my range that I'm supposed to be hitting per day. So this is gonna be my last meal. If you guys want more videos where I am cooking and preparing the food, I do make recipe videos with my incredible wife. We can pop them on the screen here. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a playlist called Fit Vegan Cooking Series, and there's tons of cooking videos by myself, with my wife, and with some of our Fit Vegan clients. So you go and check those out in there, so that way they're more in-depth for a specific dish. Because if I were to do that for this video, it would be like 50 minutes long, pretty much, if I had to prepare everything and document the whole thing. So if you want more videos like this, let me know in the description below. If you like the cooking videos better than these full days of eating, that's absolutely fine with me as well. So just let me know so I know what to record and what you guys prefer. I honestly like the cooking videos better because I'm pretty boring every single day with my food. But if you guys find this helpful and insightful to see what I eat to fuel myself. Now, the context of this is I'm not training for body recomposition. I'm training to keep a good body composition. I'm not trying to change it, but I'm fueling myself for performance because I am training 3.5 hours per day, and I have my big event coming up in less than 2 months. So the main focus of how I'm fueling myself is for performance. I had a lot of, I had some rice earlier. There's some more carbohydrates in here. Again, the beans have protein, but also have carbohydrate. That's to help replenish my glycogen for tomorrow's workout that I'm gonna be having tomorrow morning. So with all the fruits, the rice, and all of these things, replenishing my glycogen for the next workout for performance. So for body recomposition, the only thing that would have changed is I would have ate less calories, because when you're in a calorie deficit, you're able to shift your body composition more favorably. But if you're training for performance and you're fueling yourself for performance, you want more calories. You basically want to be at maintenance or in a slight surplus to make sure that there's enough food and fuel to fuel your workouts so that you can, again, achieve peak performance ultimately. So I don't know if that makes sense. I'm really tired at this point. Even with my nap earlier, I'm really tired. So I'm gonna eat this up and I'm gonna call it quits. Probably go to bed in like an hour or so. I know it's really close to bedtime, but the podcast recordings and everything just really delayed my food today. So it's a perfect example that it's not always perfect. Life does happen when we get a little bit busier. So you just gotta make it work. So we're gonna eat our veggies and I'm gonna go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see more of our podcast video, cooking videos, and workout video. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.